I'm wearing a rain jacket just in case. I don't think I'm going to have to take it off because I'm getting so hot. These green pants that I'm wearing are not the coolest pants in the world. I only wore them because they're one of the few pairs of pants that I have that actually stay up. Other pants that I wear where they just fall down because I've obviously lost a little bit of weight and not all my clothes actually stay up. But I do have dresses. I mean, I should maybe put on a dress instead. But anyway, I chose these pants, and the pants are pretty warm. And then I put on the rain jacket just in case it rains. And then the rain jacket's pretty warm, so I'm wearing things that make me feel a little warmer than usual. And on a hot day, like if the clouds went around, it would be really hot. And on a day like today, it's like the 2 layers of clothing is just making me so hot. So I'm probably going to have to choose to take my jacket off at some stage because it's just not too hot. We used to have really good neighbours that were meticulous about their outsides. They would always be driving along this, and since the new owners, I don't think they've mown this since they've arrived. Maybe they don't think they have to, but if they don't mow it, it's probably going to get more and more bushy. We have such a problem with the growth of grass here. When it rains, literally everything just grows 200%. So one week your grass might be like nothing, and if it rains, the next week your grass will be like up to your calves. So we've got a very speedy grass growth when it rains. I don't even know what type of grass that is, but it looks really pretty. In real life, it's really bright and green. It's good grass. It's just that it grows. Yesterday, when I was bending down to pick up sticks so that the lawn could be mowed, every time I bent down, my skin was getting itchy. So then I figured maybe some of my recent skin irritation is caused by pollen or seeds in the air. So if that's possible. So that's kind of what I figured out when I was bending down towards the long grass. I was like, oh, I didn't realize that these grasses had seeds that were, disrupting my skin. I was like, well, there's a new prospect to why I have had skin conditions for the past few days. Could be just pollen. But I literally cannot go to the doctor until next year. So since I'm running out of medications for my skin, I'm using this herbal stuff that was bought a few months ago at the Eka. It's bought for me, and I was like, I used it last night. I was thinking, I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but it's my next best bet to medication cream. And overnight, like 80% reduction in my skin issues, and I was like, wow, I'm so impressed. So it's kind of like just this handmade thing with lots of natural oils and ingredients mixed with wax and stuff. So I could imagine it possibly cost $25 for a pot or something. I was very impressed. Like this morning I checked, I was like, wow, it's a really good reduction, because I'm like, if if it works out well, I might buy part of it on a regular basis, because I was very impressed how it worked on my skin. Because yesterday I literally was scratching at it and it was bothering me, and today just it's all faded, and that means it's practically gone. I was like, wow, that is just what I need right now. That is the best thing. I might even find myself going to the Eka just to buy it or whatever. They probably sell it online somewhere. I have to look up the business address and see if they do have an online store. But I was very impressed. I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Better than what I thought. Usually, I get the whole, this is great for your skin. It will make it go away, and then it inflames it. So I was sort of fairly sensitive last night when I was putting it on. And then I was like, then I put it on. And this morning I was like, wow, that stuff really works. So I was just bought at an Eka store. Oh, my jacket is so hot. I'm going to start sweating underneath it. I'm going to have to take it off. Anyway, I'll keep walking for now. I'm only wearing it because I thought it might rain, but it looks pretty good. It's holding. So that's what the clouds look like. So it's not even sprinkling really. There's a bit of moisture in the air, sort of feels like a bit of dew. Sort of felt like a bit of sprinkle, but it's not really essentially sprinkling it. So that's pretty good. I was thinking the other day when I was a teenager, I used to walk through storms, walk through rain, because I couldn't be picked up after school at all, ever. And so no matter what weather it was, I'd always be trudging on feet through any weather. And something that I rarely do now. Now when it rains, I just stay indoors and I don't do anything. But I used to just be out there. I used to experience the thunderclaps and the lightning hovering over your heads, and once the lightning struck the ground, several meters away from me, and I used to do all that kind of stuff. Now I generally don't, but if I ever need to, I'm like, oh, this reminds me of my childhood. Anyway, my shoelace is coming down, which is really bad because you can trip on it, so I'm going to have to do it up. These are the oil prices of the day. $20 a gallon or whatever. I have come to terms that I'm probably never going to own a car, drive a car, since my last time I owned or drove a car. But I only have very limited amounts of times that I can. In this state, I can only own and drive a car one more time, and if I lose it, because I sputter something, then I won't be able to drive ever again.